This is again, an exclusive type made at the court, enameled at the court. As this type, particularly that connoisseurs refer to as Guye Xuan, we expect the piece to fetch in excess of 200 million Hong Kong dollars. I've offered it once before, back in 2003, on the occasion of our 30th anniversary of Sotheby's Hong Kong. And at the time, it was an object that was discovered by our then chairman, Julian Thompson, the great porcelain expert. And he discovered it in France. And so it's remained in the same private collection for 15 years. And it's a great occasion for us to be able to present it again. Well, Kangxi Falangcai is the earliest type of Falangcai, and the ball that we saw last time, one of the 2-3 finest examples of Kangxi Falangcai ever to have been made. Qianlong Falangcai is very different, as this type, particularly that connoisseurs refer to as Guye Xuan, where you have both a design with a matching poem. This is again, an exclusive type made at the court, enameled at the court, under the supervision of Jesuit painters, very possibly by court painters rather than porcelain decorators that you'd find working in Jingdezhen. With those incredibly translucent petals. It also has, it refers actually, this Yumiren, the word poppy in Chinese refers to an old story of Sima Qian, the historian Sima Qian, and this is what the poem is about. So it refers to Lady Yu, and it's on her place of burial that apparently these poppies first grew. So that is the story that is recounted on this bowl. This design in Guye Xuan is extremely rare. We only find it on 2 dishes in the Taipei Palace Museum that date to the Yongzheng period, that predate this bowl. So this bowl would have been made, maybe enameled by the same painters. That's a possibility because, of course, between the reigns of Emperor Yongzheng and Qianlong, there is no rupture at the palace workshops. It's the very same people who continue working there. And I would expect this bowl to have been produced quite early on in Emperor Qianlong's reign. I must say we do not have a record as to who chose the poem, but obviously the palace workshops produce things, objects that particularly pleased the emperor. He was involved in all aspects of what was produced for him. So there's a high chance that he would have chosen the poem and the design himself. We expect the piece to fetch in excess of 200 million Hong Kong dollars. I think it's a perfectly fair price to ask, and one that should elicit some competition.